Hello everyone, it is day 14 of 31 days of AR, VR, and EDU. We're at the end of week 2, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a tool called Mission to Mars AR. The resource came as a companion app for the Smithsonian channel from a documentary they created called Making Tracks on Mars. And the app is available on iOS and Android, and it is completely free for you to be able to download. It also has the great features of having 5 different languages available and 6 different augmented reality experiences for you to go in and check out. The app goes from the first to the last different robotics that was deployed to Mars, and it gives you a chance to really uncover and unpack each of these rovers. Now, in the 6 different experiences, I'm going to walk you through what each of them do. The first one is Mars Overview. So this one's really cool because you get to unpack what Mars looks like. It opens it up. You get to see the different layers. And what I think that they do that's really cool is they compare Earth to Mars, so you can really get an idea of their volcanic structures and the formations of the land and how it compares to Earth and the size in comparison to those things. So it really just makes it relevant to you so that you can understand and retain that information really well. The next one does something really cool that you may have seen in other augmented reality apps, and that's using portals. So what it does is it places a window inside of your space, and you're able to walk through and immediately be standing in Mars. So everywhere you look and everywhere you walk around, you're literally standing in Mars, and you can really get a sense of being there. You could turn around and actually see back through that same window and see your own space in there as well. So portals, I think, make it a really great way of feeling like you are walking on Mars. And it makes it obviously a very cool experience for the students. The next experience is driving the rovers. This one was really cool because you got to place the different rovers and select which one you wanted to navigate. You got to see the different features and how to, for instance, bring out the arm out of the rover and even scan and using the camera feature. So it really just gives you a chance to go in and get some of the details of each of the rovers to unpack and discover. The next experience is launching the rocket. This one was really interesting because you're going to actually be able to see the timing of it go off and see the rocket shoot off from the landing pad and actually see it go up into the sky. And you hear some of the audible discussions happening and what it may be like to hear what they're discussing and talking about as the rocket is taking off. What are they focused on? What are they analyzing? And what is that data of information that's really important and relevant for those astronauts? The next experience is called 7 Minutes of Terror. This one was really interesting because the goal is for you to understand the difficulty of landing on Mars. And so you have the challenge of trying to be able to navigate onto Mars and it having to focus on a very narrow window that you have to follow and abide by in order to land properly. That success did not ever happen for me. I failed it every single time, unfortunately. So this is something that will give your students a chance to see really the difficulties of ever trying to land on Mars and how far we've come to really determine how to do that effectively and successfully for us to be able to land and observe Mars to take that information back home. The last experience is called Mission on Mars. This one's really cool because it actually has you drive one of the rovers through, but you also have to evaluate and analyze some of the rock structures. Ultimately, what they're trying to find is habitable environments. So as they're using the scanning feature, you're looking for any possible way of us to be able to survive on Mars in the future. So overall, this is a fantastic app. I think you'll really enjoy it. They have video content. They have other engaging features in it as well. The AR, of course, is what I focused on here. But this gives you a chance for your students to really learn about Mars in a gamified way. And it's going to be memorable for them and relatable for their life to actually see it in their space. So I hope you enjoy it. Check it out, and I will see you tomorrow for the next day of 31 days of AR, VR, and EDU.